Hello and good morning and welcome to day one of our week on the government food care package. So, as we said, we've got all the food inside this cupboard and we're going to see what we're going to be able to eat and survive on this week as a family. So let's have a quick look. Morning, so all the food I've just put inside of this cupboard, and so breakfast today is going to be some ready rec. As I said, we've got one of those cartons of milk already open and we need to use the coconut milk as well, so we'll use those later on during the week. So I'll get the milk out of the fridge, which is already open, and we'll get some ready rec, some milk on the stove, or I might use the microwave. We'll decide which one we're going to use yet. And then they're sitting here ready for morning breakfast.
Hi camera.
Right, let's get this on the go and we'll come back. The only thing with ready rec, it's such fine stuff, it seems to go everywhere every time they do it. See what I mean about mess?
And we waste milk.
Using yours in the microwave. Right, let's put this in here.
I think that might be a little too much.
Yeah, so there we go. So, how long is it going in for?
It's going in for 1 minute 30 seconds.
Right, so what we're going to use for on top of our porridge?
On top of our porridge, we're going to be using Daddy's dandelion syrup, which is really nice. We had it on Samuel's birthday.
Yep.
On a pancake. It's gone really thick. Shall we go for a second spoon?
It's up to you.
It's got thicker than I last had it.
There we go then.
Yeah, I think that's enough.
Yeah, we're also going to have, what we're going to have, Jacob?
Apple juice.
Apple juice.
Which is 100% pure.
Yeah. And we're just getting the old milk heating up now.
Talking about what we've done.
Okay, so this is mine with a PG Tips cup of tea. Oh, wonderful. What's it like?
Good. It's great. I like the dandelion syrup in here more than sugar or chocolate.
If you want to see how to make the dandelion syrup, click up the link just up here, and it's only 4 ingredients and it's really good. If you get out quickly, there's still some dandelions left laying around. So let's enjoy breakfast. Right, it's lunchtime now, so let's have a quick look. So I'm thinking of using some of the bread, and also we're going to give them an apple each as well. And where is it? The little tin of meat. We'll have that in here. Well, it's in here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. And a little tin of meat. So we'll cook that up on the fire. And what I might give them as well, just to finish off a little snack, is a couple of biscuits as well. So that will be their lunch from the government care pack this afternoon. So let's get this thing cooked up and serve it up. Okay, so that's all chopped up. They prefer it cooked instead of having it cold. So we're going to cook that up and then let's get this bread buttered, and then we'll dissect the apples. There we go. So that 1 tin and half a loaf, a few biscuits and 4 apples have just made a nice little lunch for them. So that is what we're going to try this afternoon. Okay, so it's now dinner time on day 1 of the government food box parcel. So let's have a quick look at the cupboard, and I do believe we're going to do some sort of spag bowl, and with a difference probably. It's going to be a vegetarian one. I'm also going to have to add a little bit extra to it just to falsify it, so we've actually got some good nutrition for us 6 to eat tonight. So let's have a quick look then. Right, so we are going to be using some of the carrots. So we're going to grate some of those carrots down. Oh, I'm going to grate some of those carrots down. We're also going to be using the jar of bolognese sauce. I'm going to be using a few of the plum tomatoes just to balsify it a little bit more. We're going to use half of the onion to give it a bit more oomph. Inside there we need the pasta, so hopefully you might get like 2 meals out of this pasta. Over there, and I think that is it for the food out of this cupboard. But what I am going to use, I do have a dry storage just to bulk it up, because we're not using any meat or anything, because we haven't got any for this. So we're going to add some lentils into it as well. So we've got the bolognese, got some carrots, some onions, some lentils, and some chin sauce on there. I also do have a full stock of herbs and spices, so I always put some like garlic and that sort of stuff in there as well. So we'll get the garlic out. Ooh, look, garlic's empty. I need to find some more. There must be some more in there somewhere. Some garlic. We're going to get some oregano into there. Oh, actually, obviously might as well use that up. And I always add some Worcester sauce with my meal, just to give it a little bit of extra stuff. Yeah, so we're going to put all that in with it as well. We'll get a nice little spag bowl just sitting on there. So let's get this thing started. Right, so that's everything prepped. We've got the grated carrots. I found some mushrooms in the fridge which are nearly gone past its seam, so we thought we'd use them and bung some of them in. Carrots are all cut up. Lentils are all measured out. Just got to soak them in some water. And we've got all our other stuff ready to be put into the big pan, which is slowly heating up. We've got some rapeseed oil, so we'll put there in a sec, and then we've got the pan over there ready for the pasta over there. So, okay, Rebecca, the first thing we need to do is put the lentils into the green bowl and put some water in there. Right, go put some cold water in.
I like to put spag
Some oil in. A little bit more. Don't touch the pan, it's hot. Put the onions in.
Where? There?
Yeah. Put a few more in there. That's it. Right, sprinkle any remaining garlic out. Just take the lid off. Quickly. Sprinkle it in there. No, there's nothing in there. Never mind. Right, let's put some onion salt in. Just a little bit of onion salt. Right, now get the carrots.
And dink it in there.
Yeah. Might mix all that up. Right, add the mushrooms.
One remaining one. Then we mix it.
Right, get the sauce in.
You only want half.
No, all of that, all of that. Put it all in, quickly.
It scares me.
Right, put some water in that. Put half all that water and shake it. Make sure it's on properly. Yeah, now pour that in here.
All of it?
Yeah.
Will it explode?
Yeah, no, put it in there. I'll do this bit.
I want
yeah.
to.
Right, scoop some of that in then.
With that what?
Yeah.
This?
Yeah, scoop some in.
Smartly.
One. Put one more. That's it. I'll put that one in. That's it. Right, break them up, crush them up.
Crush, crush, crush.
Right, now put the oregano in.
All
of that, yeah, there's not much left in there. Yeah.
Sprinkle.
Right, and then a dash of Worcester sauce.
Dash.
No, a bit more. Right,
Dash.
one more.
Dash.
That's it, yeah. Mix all that up.
Is this yours?
And
Or
yours.
is this everyone's? Where's the sauce in it?
And now we'll leave this for 20-30 minutes just to simmer and give us some nice
Can I
bolognese.
try something?
Oh, what are we missing?
This is it.
Lentils. Yeah. Right, and now the last ingredient, put the lentils in.
Did it splash?
You might need the spatula to pour them in with.
What spatula?
That there. No, put it over the pile, put the bowl over the thing and scoop them in. That's it. And then give it a big stir and then put the lid on. Alright, get the pasta, twist it, right, put it in the centre of the pan. Yeah, put it in the centre of the pan. In the centre, at the bottom of the centre. Right, twist it and then let go. And then let go. Oh, nearly, try again. Here you go, make it a big fan around the thing. So put it in the centre, twist it and watch your arm on that. Twist it and let go. Nearly. Right, that'll do. Right, let's put the pasta in here then. So we've got the pasta. We need the water now. I'll go grab the water because it's very hot, Rebecca. Here we go. Nice and done. Nice and seasoned. Nice and soft lentils. Pasta's nice and cooked. So let's serve this thing up. We've got a little bit of grated cheese left inside the fridge. Let's get that served. Or we might just end up using the old vegan cheese because my daughter is vegetarian, vegan free. Yep, so let's get this on then. Okay, so the spag bowl's done, courtesy of the chef. Wave the chef. Yeah, so we've got a nice little spag bowl, vegetarian spag bowl, and we've got some left over for the kids' lunch tomorrow as well. Let's tuck in. There you go with it. Okay, good morning. So it's day 2 on our sort of how long or week on the government food parcel can we actually keep it going. So let's have a quick look in the old cupboard and see what we've got today for breakfast. So remember, you get given 1 packet of cereal a week, sort of around there, and we've had a variation of different things. We've had Ready Brex, we've had Cheerios, we've had Weetabix, and we've also had this stuff which we don't know what it is. So because there was 4 of us eating the porridge yesterday, and we can already see it's already half full, so you're only going to get probably 1, maybe 2 more days actually using the porridge. So I'm going to let the kids eat the porridge, and I'm going to see what these things are, because they were issued to us. I don't know what they are, so I'm going to give it a go. So we've got the porridge. We used 1 of the cartons of milk yesterday from the previous box, which is up here. So we're going to try out the milk we got now. So we went through a whole 1 of these in 1 day, but this I'm not sure they're going to like that because it's skimmed. So we'll see. Alright, so let's give this a go. Let's put that inside here. Okay, so they've got their porridge already with the new carton of milk. How is it, Samuel?
Good.
Good.
Yummy.
She's going ahead with a coconut milk because she can't have it. Jacob, how is it?
Good.
Yeah. And then we've got this. I've got that cereal, which I know what it is. I've also put some down on syrup. We're also going to try this today. This was inside there as well, so we're going to have a change up from a tea, and we're going to try a little bit of instant Cadbury's chocolate. I've never had this. I don't really drink these things, so I'm going to give it a go. So all you're going to do is add water. So let's put that in there, boil the kettle, and we'll try it. Okay, so day 2 lunch. So there's going to be the leftovers from last night's dinner, because we don't actually use much from here whatsoever for lunchtime today. But we do have, I've just brought it out of the fridge, so this is what was left of the vegetarian sort of spag bowl. We'll get the bread out of here, and what we're going to do is just have a slice of toast, put some butter on it, and then a ladle of the meat or the spag bowl on top of that, and they actually really do like that. If they want a little bit extra, got a little bit extra tomatoes to ketchup, and then we'll give them a couple of biscuits, which we've got up here. So we'll give them another couple more biscuits. What I might do is transfer them into the biscuit barrel actually. Right, they sort of didn't really fit in, but they're going to have some now anyway. So they're going to got the old spag bowl on top of bread and some toast sort of on there, and that's going to be their lunch today. Okay, it's all cooked, it's all heating up over there, so they've got the biscuits and that. I am going to give them, we do have a few strawberries in the fridge left over from last week, so which we got brought over, so we're going to have a couple of strawberries at the same time as well. Here they are, nice little strawberries. They're not little, they're actually massive. Here we go. How's that?
I made it. I need to dip the biscuits in.
Right, I got some left over for me as well, so I'll make another bit. Okay, so it's day 2, dinner time, so let's have a quick look inside. So today, what I thought I'd do is something fairly basic. We found some cheese in the fridge which I forgot about, so we're going to get some can of baked beans. We're also going to get the potatoes. Get the potatoes down, a can of baked beans, and we're going to have mashed potato, beans, or jacket. These are actually quite big actually. I'll probably actually make these into jackets. These actually look quite big, so we're going to have jacket potato, beans and cheese for dinner. Right, that's it, so let's get that on the go. Okay, I am going to make one addition thing to this. We only get 1 tin of beans this week. Usually you get 2 or 3 tins of beans, but because we got kidney beans as well as these beans this week, I'm going to put another tin of baked beans I've got in my spare cupboard, in my reserves, just purely because this 1 tin is not going to feed 6 of us. So I'm going to grab 1 tin out of the reserve sort of shelf, and then we'll put that in there. Okay, so we're in the reserves now. So we back stock load of stuff and tins ages ago, and things we don't use each week get put into this shelf, sort of on there. So I've got a fair few things. Bearing in mind we're a family of 6, and these government boxes are really nice as they are, but they do not feed 6 of us. So that's why when I can get my hands on other stuff, we put it into here. Right, we've had a slight change. We're not going to do jacketators because they're the wrong sort of ones, but just washed them, scrubbed them, and cut them up, and we're going to put them into the oven and make some wedges, and just put some basic chip seasoning on. I'll put some salt, a little bit of salt, and a little bit of rapeseed oil. We're all featuring the old Barry Lewis YouTube channel. Check him out, he's got some really good ideas for cooking on there, but we're using his silk hats, which really do rate them. There we go, so this is my one. It's got the wedges, which are all nicely seasoned. Cheese, the beans. I've just put a little bit of hot sauce which we had inside the fridge, and that is going to be a winner. Okay, good morning everyone. It's day 3 of our week on the government food parcel. So let's have a quick look what we've got. So breakfast, we have, I do believe this is going to be the last box of ready bread for today, because as you see there's not much left in there at all. It's about that much in there. So we're going to get the old breakfast on the go now. Right, we also used the entire carton of milk yesterday, but due to how young my kids are, I'm not going to be using the skimmed again. We do get a milk delivery every 2 days from the milkman, which we've been having for ages anyway. So I'm going to not use that one today, but I'm going to use a normal full fat milk just for the kids' health. Okay, so lunch today is going to be slightly different. We've had a delivery from Cambridge from their grandparents, so they've come all the way over and just dropped some food off by social distancing. One side, we're using one side of the trampoline is just talk to them, and the other side of the trampoline sort of goes. It's a 10-foot trampoline, but we've got some chicken for lunch, we've got some vegetable samosas, we've got some flapjacks, we've got some grapes, some yogurt, some beans and some bananas. And some cat and both, because they're from Somalia and needs a nice Somalian sort of meal. So that is what we're going to have for lunch today. So we're going to save what we've got. Not much left inside there, but this is what it's all about. It's about family members helping out other family members. So thank you very much. Yeah, so we use 2 of these tins of beans. Yeah, we all social distancing, sort of kids are on that side of the garden and the family members on that side of the garden. So we're going to get this cooked up now, and they're going to have their lunch. So thank you very much, grandparents from Cambridge. Okay, so this is what we got. We've got like a Sunday sort of dinner. We've got some beans, some chicken, we've got samosas, some cheese. The dessert, we've got flapjacks, some cat and bow, some fruit and some yogurt. So there we go, it's Jacob's. and Samuel, and they've all got their chocolate milkshake as well, which got delivered by the grandparents. And
except Daddy made my one.
yeah, they brought it. No, they brought the milk and they brought the chocolate powder, so I made it here.
Oh yeah.
And there's Mummy's. There we go. So we're going to tuck in now and have ourselves a nice Sunday lunch delivered to us by our grandparents in Cambridge. There we are. Okay, so we're at day 3 dinner, and we sort of skipped dinner this night because we had such a big lunch with all that food we brought over from the grandparents over from Cambridge. So for dinner time they just snacked on a few little things which we already had, which was a bit more chicken left over, a few pancakes which are left over, a few cat and bows and basically the same sort of stuff they have at lunch. They just snacked this evening sort of on there. So that is really it for today. So we're going to start off the ration box again with tomorrow. Obviously we've now run out of cereal, so it's going to be, we do have a little bit of the porridge we had over from the previous week, and we've also been given a box of Cheerios in the past, and we had that other cereal which I now have identified. It's that Rice Krispies sort of mini shape sort of thing, so I know what it is now. So we do have some more of that cereal, but also got the bread for some toast. So that's it, I'll see you tomorrow.